the show tonight. So that's it, NFF Executive Committee member Emeka Yama. I'm giving the NFF side of the story and all of what's going on between Odegbami and the NFF. They made interesting comments, but then I wanted to hear more. To the Liberia.
Well, Musa Ability is actually quite influential.
Yeah.
Actually. He's one of the richest men in Liberia. He's one of the largest importers of petroleum products into Liberia. He's very wealthy. He's a Liberian FA president. And interestingly,
so that's a criteria.
Well, you have
Nigeria
influence.
Liberia.
Well, if you have influence, and interestingly, his 5 nominations came outside of West Africa. Not even within the West Africa. It just shows you the extent of the man's influence.
Exactly.
Interestingly, again, I know I was at an event, media event on Saturday night, where Segun Odegbami was present, where the NFA president Pinika Maju was present as well. He publicly stated that the NFA had endorsed Odegbami. Whether it was late or not is immaterial. But the truth is, your country must give you backing to endorse any candidate. Why do you think FIFA always insists that you must get backing from your country, your federal government, before you want to host any international competitions? It shouldn't be any less for a position of the size of FIFA presidency. And I know, as a matter, one of Pinika Maju's aides who is close to him and also went to Cairo also said that it was almost a hard sell, trying to convince people to back Segun Odegbami's bid, because you're asking, Mr. President, you are here, but the man who is contesting, where is he?
And that is why I said that.
Where is he?
That's why I said that he did not understand. Maybe, well, I wouldn't say he doesn't understand the politics of CAF.
Wait.
Maybe he's just
on this same program. Odegbami, when you interviewed Odegbami, he told us that was the easiest part.
That was the easiest part. That was what he said. He said that was the easiest part.
That was the easiest part of his campaign. Getting 5 nominations would be the easiest part for him. So if the NFA had delayed, at least surely you should have had the other nominations in the bag, waiting for the NFA's confirmation back in his bid.
Emeka Yama said some things, and it reminds me of this. It reminds me of the fact that when he came out to say he wanted to be the president of FIFA, the NFF came out and they brought out a whole lot of criterions that this is it. If you want to get it back, and the NFF actually said the reasons for them saying that is because lately with Galadima and others that were vying for FIFA positions, actually, there have been like some sort of disgrace. Now, those are people that, and they felt that there were not enough consultations. Now, they came out and they brought out all these things, and MWN came out and say all these things, and he actually lampooned them. It was, and I thought this is the kind of a thing that shouldn't have gone. He should have just liaised with them, try as much as possible to, get them to. Because I think this was the reason for the NFF to endorse him very late. How can you endorse somebody on Friday?
The NFA said their hands were tied.
Exactly.
Until the order came from above for them to endorse him.
That is why I said they should have liaised with him now. But on the top where he said that he wasn't part of FIFA committee, CAF committee and all that, for goodness sake, Jerome Vake, what's his name? Champagne.
Jerome Champagne?
Jerome Champagne is not even part of FIFA executive. He was part. Same thing, Segun Odegbami played football, but then I felt that he did not understand the politics. How would you be in Lagos and your FF president is in Cairo trying to get votes for you? It doesn't work out.
Let's try to balance it, guys. You need that letter of endorsement from the NFF to go and seek those 5 nominations. You need that letter, because how can you go and start talking to me, for instance, in Ghana and say endorse me, and I'm not even certain if my NFF is going to endorse me.
Interesting.
And that letter came out
on Friday.
On Monday at 2 p.m.
Interestingly,
at 2 p.m.
my sources also revealed that Kwesi Nyataki was not particularly receptive. Just Ghana here, Kwesi Nyataki was not receptive of his bid.
And that is what I'm saying. He wasn't receptive of the bid.
The truth about it is that all these people, they know themselves. They're very strong network.
At the time he met Kwesi,
if you do not
at the time he met Kwesi, if you're Kwesi, and you're not even sure that Nigeria will even endorse this man, you don't even know where you want to put your eggs.
And that is why I said he should have liaised with the Nigeria Football Federation.
And that talk
all those talkings and everything, it would probably have not gotten to this
I
stage.
see this as another lost chance for Nigerian football to go global. Because if you check it, I don't care if it was either Odegbami or Jules Okalu, but it's a chance. I mean, you saw those faces. Suddenly, they're gradually becoming the faces of power football.
Yes.
Because everyone will start talking about those 8 names now. Every media will start talking about these guys.
there are 2 Africans there, for goodness sake.
Well, the truth about it is that you have to ask questions. Was Segun Odegbami really prepared for this shot at the FIFA presidency? Had he done enough in order to ensure that he would feature prominently on the list of? Because, like I said, these are the same people that you have consistently lampooned at every single forum, and yet you need their help. So he must have even burnt his bridges before he even got to even crossing it. And all these men here, all these men that you see here, not one of them has come out to say that FIFA is corrupt and go to wipe away FIFA. And honestly, Segun Odegbami has done that.
Okay.
For me,
as
far
as
I'm concerned, Segun Odegbami has his fault, and the Nigerian Football Federation or whoever are supposed to endorse them. They have their fault. I mean, how can you endorse somebody on Friday and you're supposed to get a vote
on Monday?
And you get a letter on Monday.
And at that time, everything was already looking because it's as simple as this. I mean, Malawi, you give me a call and say, please, I want the Malawi FA to support me. And I said, we've been in the news and nobody has even endorsed you. I mean, that's a setback on its own.
The truth about it is this. You forget that the world is a global village. You can read Nigerian newspapers on the net. You don't have to come to Nigeria to get it. All these people read everything that is going on in the papers.
Which makes it difficult.
The truth still boils down to that. I still believe that Segun Odegbami did not do his groundwork as properly as he should have. I know that there's a person in Nigerian football today that whatever he wants to achieve in 2015, he would have started preparing for it in 2008. He's that patient and he's that good. But you ask yourself, did Segun Odegbami build the necessary bridges? Did he have the necessary consultations? Did he create the necessary groundwork, the necessary support group to ensure that he actualizes his ambition? Then there's also the issue of some people say that he's not a grassroots person, that he's always a bit aloof from Nigerian football politics.
What is a grassroots person?
Those are some of the arguments that they put forward. I'm not saying those are my views. That every time he's always looking for presidential endorsement, looking for this endorsement, and he forgets something. The president will not go to CAF or FIFA to start looking for endorsements for him. It is these same people that he has spawned that will help him actualize his ambition.
Sorry, I will need to debunk something because somebody sent me a message right now. I need to debunk that thing. We're not saying that Segun Odegbami should compromise his position. No. We're not saying that. What we're saying is that he should understand the politics of the game. We're not saying that, of course, there might be corruption and everybody, then understand the politics of the game and participate in it. Not that we should compromise his position.
Okay, let's leave the politics. We're almost forgetting that it's sports. But that's it. The politics is part of the fun. We're talking about how the FIFA presidential elections is next year, but I mean, it's generating so much talking points. Let's go on a break. We'll come back March day 35 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Will get our attention. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.